Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. Today it's time for another Chatty Get Ready with me. If you're new here, what I do is I put on my makeup and just chit chat and talk to you about what's going on in my life. I might tell you what I'm doing with my makeup and I might not. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I have done some things with the focusing. Let's cross our fingers that we stay in focus. Well, this is a test. This video is a test. Also, I've got my microphone hooked up finally. I've had it. I lost a piece to hook into the camera. I got it. I went ahead and picked up the piece. So I did a little test. It seemed to work. So let's see if this microphone is helping things. So this is a test video to see how we do. So let's just jump right in. I've got Kroger water today. This is peach flavored Kroger water. I've already done my skincare. I think I've got you guys level because I have been just sitting you on a cabinet on my desk, but with the microphone attached it doesn't fit, so you're actually on a tripod and I've had to fiddle with it to make sure it's level. I'm not sure that it is. My eyes could be deceiving me. I don't really know. We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with it until I can get a better get something worked out a little better. I think I'm already seeing where I might be able to work out something a little better. But anyway, this is a test video. We're going to see how we do. So let's get started. I'm going to just do easy makeup today. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to use this CoverGirl. And so yeah, just simple, easy breezy. Nothing going on in my life. Everything's pretty calm. Nothing really to report. I can tell you my cousin who had that horrible car accident, I'm pretty sure I told you guys about it. I'm sure I told you guys about her horrible accident. She's having surgery number 5 this week. And it's been over a month. She did get to go home. She was going to have to go to a rehab center to recuperate, but she worked it out where she can be at home. She cannot, you know, there's no weight bearing on either leg, so they thought she could recoup fine at home for now. So she's home. And then this last surgery, I don't know if this is the last surgery, but the one that's coming up this week, they're actually doing it as an outpatient. So that's good. She won't have to go back into the hospital. So I'm not really sure what this surgery's doing. She's just been through it. Let me tell you. She has just been through it. And she's still going. I don't know about the guy who hit her. I haven't heard anything about that. But yeah. I don't know how it is where you guys are. It's officially fall here. Right now I'm starting to have a hot flash. But it's officially fall here. And yesterday it was cooler. Yesterday it got to 93. And for us to say, wow, that's cooler, that's just crazy. It's crazy weather here. I truly believe it was hotter this summer than last summer. I really, really think so. Because my garden just didn't do anything. I did the same stuff to my garden that I always do. But it didn't make. My roses didn't bloom. Now my roses is starting to put out some new leaves and some buds. It hasn't bloomed. It bloomed in the spring, and then it didn't. Usually they bloom all summer, but not this year. I planted impatiens out front. I did it last year, and I have a built-in flower box. Basically, it's built into the house. And there is some sort of plant vine that I'm not accustomed to. To me, it's a house plant, but to here, it can grow outside. I have those planted all in that box, and they came back and are flourishing. I had those last year with my impatiens, and it just overflowed and was just gorgeous. This year, every one of those impatiens died. They just didn't matter what I did, I could not keep them. It was just too hot. It's just too hot this year. And my beauty berries, last year I made jelly with them. There's not enough to do anything with. They didn't do anything, so no beauty berry jelly this year. I'm not making any kind of jelly. So yeah, I mean, nothing. It was just a bad year. I thought when I moved, to South Carolina, oh, there's going to be produce stands on the side of the road, and I can get all kinds of fresh produce. I can't find fresh produce here except at the farmer's market, and that's just hit or miss what they have. In Asheville, I was spoiled with all the fresh produce. Grocery stores were full of fresh produce. Here, my gosh, at the grocery stores, it's already shrink wrapped. And when you get it home, if you don't cook it immediately, I mean, I've had it turn overnight and the next day I'm like, what the heck? And just have thrown it out to the point where I'll buy a cucumber, but then Brian has me pick it out because he'll buy it and then it's just not any good, and he'll want it for salads during the week. My husband's being so good, he's eating salad every day for lunch. I'm very proud of him. But anyway, I can't find fresh produce. It is so hard. It's so hard to find here. The fields around here grow corn, cotton, and soybean. And I know that corn is like field corn, probably. There's no like watermelon patches. There's no pumpkin patches. There is a berry farm in Columbia. They have blackberries, and I think they do strawberries. Strawberries. We have an abundance of strawberries when the strawberries come in here, and we've done really good with blackberries. I've been able to get blackberries, but forget it. Forget anything else. There is a peach farm I found, finally. It feels like I have a hair on my face. There's a peach farm about 30 minutes away east. But I don't know. I just thought there would be like more here than there is. I am disappointed. And I am really missing fresh vegetables. Man, am I missing fresh vegetables. I'm just like craving them. I haven't had squash or zucchini, or I tried to grow it last year, and anytime it would get to any size, a critter, I'm thinking a possum, would eat it off the vine. I mean, like shoot, I can't do that. Can't grow it. The only thing I've successfully grown is peppers, and this year my bell peppers produced more than last year. Last year I got 1 bell pepper. This year I got 3 bell peppers. That's pretty good. And I still have some little ones on there, and with the weather like it is, let's keep that garden going. The jalapenos did not, well, maybe they are. I limited Brian to 1 jalapeno plant this year, because last year he bought all these different peppers. I had an abundance of peppers. I don't eat hot peppers. Nathan doesn't eat hot peppers, and it went to waste. And I said, no, if you're gonna grow pepper, you need to eat the pepper. So he picked 1 jalapeno. So it may make it. It's doing pretty good. He's had some jalapenos, and that's all the jalapenos he's needed. So I think next year he can have a jalapeno. I might try another red bell pepper. That's my favorite, the red one. And like I said, it did okay. But I mean, I can probably buy them cheaper than I can grow them. I had 3 tomato plants this year. I had 2 last year. The dog peed on one and killed it. And so the other one just had an abundance of little cherry tomatoes. And so this year I had 3, and I had maybe a handful of tomatoes. My tomatoes did not make, it's just, I think it was the heat. I think think this was just too hot this year. Okay, like I said, I'm keeping it simple today. I'm like, let's play with this little palette I got in Ipsy. I bet a lot of you have gotten it, or a lot of you have thought about getting it, because it can be in the add-ons, I believe. So I'm like, let's play in this little palette and see what we come up with. And I'm going to use just this palette, just this one. I did wash my eyeshadow brushes. I haven't washed my face brushes. Need to do that on my list this week. All right, I'm going to start with this color right here and just set my primer with it. I don't have anything coming up. My mother-in-law is coming sometime in October, probably just for an overnight, or I don't know, maybe a couple days. I doubt it. Probably just an overnight. She's going to the beach, and we're on the way to the beach, so she's going to stop. I'm going to go with this one right here. I think on her way back home, she's going to stop here. And yeah, so that's in October. And then in November, I have Thanksgiving. And they're, as far as I know, coming down for Thanksgiving. I think since I talked to you guys last, my niece had a skin cancer removed. It was right here on her nose, between her nose and the eye. That was done a couple days ago. They ended up having to go 3 passes before they could get clear margins, so it was a much larger spot than they originally thought. Let me think about what I'm doing here. I'm going to go into this dark brown and work it in the crease. So it was a larger spot than they were thinking it was going to end up being. And then the following day they did a skin graft, and they took skin from behind her ear and placed it on her face. And when I've got a picture of her, but I'm not going to show you. I've got a picture of her before the skin graft, and then her eyes all bandaged, and the bandage, you can see this eye, she's all bandaged up. I know they told her she couldn't pick up her daughter for 2 weeks. My sister went to take care of the baby during the surgeries and to help out a little bit. I don't know if she's still there or if she's gone back home. So, yeah. I hope the skin graft works and everything works out great for her. All those years at Disney, I told her all those, I think she worked 8 years at Walt Disney World. She's very fair. She's more fair-skinned than I am. So I told her, you're just too fair-skinned, and I bet you she didn't put on her sunscreen religiously. She is not a, I mean, she can swim and stuff, but like when we would go down and visit her and we'd be at our hotel, I'm like, come on over, we're hanging out at the pool. She'd be all bundled up. She wouldn't get in the water. She just kind of not a pool person. So I think, I mean, not that she's not a pool person. Let me tell you, like on cruises and stuff, she's going to get in the water. But just come hang out with us. She wasn't one to just like, oh, great, a pool. Like my family is. My family's like, oh, you got a pool? We're there. Okay, yeah, we're in it. We're going to be in your pool. We're water people. She's, could take it or leave it, probably. Now, I'm going to go in with this kind of rusty brown color. It has a sparkle to it. Let's take this brush. It has a sparkle to it, but it's very faint, and doesn't translate to the eyes. So let me put this in the outer corner. Like I said, just something simple today, so I can crochet and finish I gotta vacuum the dining room. And so this is makeup to clean your house too, and to crochet. Probably. Let's see. I'm going to take a detail brush and go in the dark brown. And just put that under my eye a little bit. But anyway, when my sister texted me about the first surgery my niece had, not the, you know, when they took the cancer out, she told me that the family had decided, they had made plans that family Christmas this year is the day before Thanksgiving. So it's on a Wednesday, middle of the week. It's going to be at my niece's house. It's 3 hours from here. And I know why they're doing it. My nephew and his wife and kids from Philly are coming down for Thanksgiving, but they're only going to be here. They're coming down on Monday and going back on Friday. So I understand. But I've already committed to, I'm going to stick my finger in the shimmer. I've already committed to hosting Thanksgiving here. And although I am feeling better, I don't think I'm well enough to drive 3 hours to Pendleton, South Carolina, have Thanksgiving, spend a couple hours with my family, at most a couple hours, 3 hours back, because I have guests in my home, and then get up early the next morning, and really the night before, and the next cook dinner. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do family Christmas again this year. I really, really wanted to. I haven't told anybody yet, but I just don't think I have the stamina. Hello. I don't have the stamina to do it yet. And even if I did, I mean, that's a lot, and then have to cook all the next day and host and have everything. I just don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. So, shucks. But one thing out of that, I can stop crocheting presents for a ton of nieces and nephews, because I'm not going to see them. I haven't crocheted too much. I've crocheted some stuff that I might send to some people, but all those little nieces and nephews, I haven't really done much. I think what I will do is I might just mail some things to some people. It might be easier anyway. So, yeah. I'm a little bummed about that. This will be year 2 that I won't have Christmas with my family. But I don't know what we're going to do for Christmas. I'm well enough. I think I can easily go back up to Asheville if Brian and Nathan, if we want to do Christmas at my in-laws, I could do that. I think I could do that. And that might be what we do. We might go out of town for Christmas. All right, let's grab a little bit of blush, because we can. I just still have this on my desk. I need to clean off my desk. I think I'll just go into the middle one here and just get a little color on my cheeks. And again, I don't think I'm going to do any highlighter. I got some lip oil on. My lips are a little chapped. I feel just a little chapped. Let's see. I've got these lips. I'm just going to use these lips that I just got in my Ipsy. Trust Fund Beauty and Full Disclosure. I don't know if it by itself. That's a little nude. Maybe I'll just stick with this. I don't think it liked it going on top of that lip oil, but I think that's okay. We're just going to stop there. Like I said, this is more of a test to see how my focus is doing. I don't think I've had to focus, you guys. And to see how my microphone is doing. So, there we go. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Questions or comments, leave them down below. Can you tell a difference in focusing? Can you tell a difference in sound? I have the ceiling fan going, so I don't know if you can hear that with the microphone. I don't know. Just let me know. Feedback is welcome. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.